Hello, Leo. This is Lisa with Inspired Heart Intuitive here for your weekly reading for July 8th through July 14th of 2018. And here at this channel, we're here to help you lead a spirit-led, whole and healed, peaceful, and prosperous life. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to your weekly reading. Please consider hitting the like and subscribe buttons down below. And also please hit that bell button as well so you are notified when I am putting up new content or when I'm going live, which seems to be quite often. So, Leo, what do we have going for here for the week of July the 8th through the 14th of 2018, July 8th through the 14th of 2018 for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is a general reading, so if it doesn't fit, don't try to put it on. Or you could just go check out your Sun, your Moon, or your Rising sign and see if that resonates a little bit better. All right, one more shuffle here for Leo. Awesome. All right, Leo, we're going to do a 5-card spread for you. First card is going to be energy that's coming towards you. Second card is going to be what energy you're bringing to the table. Third card is going to be what potential obstacles you're facing or will face this week, potentially. Fourth is going to be what's going to help us through, right? Fifth and final card then is going to be potential outcome and or advice. I think it's going to be more advice for you this week. Okay, Leo, overall energy for you actually is not bad. 6 of Swords in the upright. So you're leaving some turbulence and saying, you know what, there's brighter things on the horizon. So you're moving out of something. You're leaving behind all the drama and all the craziness. The Wheel of Fortune is actually turning. It is in your favor, that being upright. And then we have the Two of Pentacles. You're juggling a couple of different options, I think, as you're moving forward into this new world. It looks like it could potentially, with the Queen of Cups in reverse, it could be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio that is perhaps causing some issues, or perhaps it's who you're leaving behind. They might be trying to come back, but I sense that that potentially is where we're at, that it could be a water sign that's causing issues. What's coming towards you this week is the World in the upright, so that's great energy coming towards you. Not just cyclical ending, but also just really brand new beginning, right? That being the last of the major arcana cards, the World, and then we start all over again with the Fool, right, in the upright, a brand new adventure. So it's like the leveling up, or the next level of ascension that you're experiencing, the next level of resonance starting this week. That cycle of that is really just a beautiful thing. Sometimes it can be uncomfortable because we've just gone through some, pretty big changes in order to get through to that spot. But all of those changes were necessary. All of what seemed to be kind of chaos and mayhem actually turned out to be really good. So I would really approach this with a very positive attitude. This is a great card, having the World card in the upright, and that what's coming towards you. Like, to me, that's just amazing, right? Anything you touch turns to gold almost. However, you're bringing in Ace of Wands and reverse energy into this mix as if you don't really want to make forward movement. Or you're saying, I need to think about this a little bit more. Maybe you're kind of slowing yourself down, but you're not very quick to start something new. In this case, you're at a point where you're like, okay, well, this is cool beans. However, I want to think about things. And that could be because of the Ten of Cups in the reverse. So again, with that Queen of Cups energy that I saw, I mean, you have made a decision to leave something behind, like I said. And, that does start a new phase within yourself. You've been juggling this decision. And then we do have the Queen of Cups in reverse energy there as well at the bottom of the decks for overall energy. So perhaps, this Ten of Cups feeling like you kind of come out of a relationship that you feel, or a friendship that you feel was very fulfilling, and it probably was emotionally fulfilling for you. This is pretty serious. And so that can be an obstacle, like just dealing with that and the grief over it, right? But what's going to help you is that the Three of Wands in the upright. So that there's a greater thing on the horizon. There's hope on the horizon. There's joy on the horizon. There's good stuff everywhere on the horizon. Okay, so don't despair. And the advice that I hear for you is Seven of Wands in the reverse. Guard your heart. Be sure you set your boundaries and keep them set. Don't just let people kind of like, Leo, that you have a big roar, but when people really know you, they can really get in and kind of manipulate you. You also have a big heart. So, why is this Ace of Wands in the reverse here, please? Why is Ace of Wands in the reverse here, please? So just be very careful that as you're going through this week, that you're keeping your boundaries up and not just letting people kind of come in and run roughshod over you. It's okay to set healthy boundaries. It's okay to say, no, you're not allowed back in my life, because, you know, you really didn't do, you weren't very good to me. And it's okay to say that. It's okay to say, I'm really concentrating on other things right now, and concentrating on, you know, a new position or a new business or some sort of new venture. And it's okay to say that, okay? And stand your ground. So the Ace of Wands is here because there's a decision that you need to make, and I'm getting the impression you feel like you need some more information. You've been getting conflicting conversation or communication. It's been a little rough. It's also been, again, it's been conflicting. I think you might know the fullness of it right now. You might fully understand it right now, because the Five of Swords does give a sense of victory over. If you look at, you know, he's captured all the swords, captured all the information, but it wasn't something you necessarily want to hear or understand. But your intuition is really telling you the direction I believe that you should go. I believe that it's really telling you the direction you should go, and you're just done with all. Basically, you've put in so much work into this situation. But remember the overall energy. You've made the decision to turn away, and that's what's allowing the newness, the new cycle to really come on into your world right now. Okay, that's really what's allowing it, because, you know, as you've been making this decision, you're probably still contemplating it somewhat, which is why we have the Two of Swords energy here. But you follow your instincts, they're telling you correctly. So, why is this Three of Wands here in the upright, please? Why is the Three of Wands here in the upright? I want to get a little clarification on, you know, what's coming forward for you, so that you are just, you know, a little bit more faith, you have more faith in it, right? What's coming on the horizon. Why is the Seven of Wands here also? So why is the Three of Wands in the upright here, please, for Leo? Why is the Three of Wands here in the upright for Leo, please? One more. Why is the Three of Wands here in the upright for Leo? Yeah, because really I think you're doing some reflection with the Six of Cups in the upright. Reflection on, you know, how things were before this relationship went haywire. And perhaps you're going to find some solace and some inspiration from that. But you are coming out of a time where you're being kept up at night about this. Like, you're starting to not allow it to affect you as much as it was before emotionally. And yeah, you're walking away from this situation. Like, you're turning your back on it because it left you feeling very unbalanced, and you really want to get into a point where the manifestation of the things that you've been desiring and working towards comes into their fullness. And I do see a brand new start for you, and it's going to be good for you financially. And if you were still holding on to this relationship, your attention would be split to the point, because this other person, I really feel like they would really be like kind of sucking the wind out of you and taking up too much of your energy in order for you to really go forward into what you know that you're called to do. By doing this and walking away, you are averting a major shift and change, like not a good change either. And here's the Queen again here, Queen of Pentacles. So like having this individual in your world would not be very fruitful for you. It would not allow you the financial freedom that you need to have, which is why the advice from Spirit then is to, with the Seven of Wands in reverse, the advice is to go on and turn this energy into upright energy, right? So really pay attention to what you are stating that your boundaries are and hold to those boundaries. Don't let up on it. Don't give in to it. Don't say, well, just because, like, if it's your boundary that they don't contact you after 8 o'clock at night so that you can do your research in for this new entrepreneurial, project, and they just continue to call you at 8:05 just because they don't think that they have to respect your boundaries, then, you don't answer the phone. You text them, I told you 8 o'clock. We're done. We're not talking right now. So, but I know that sounds frivolous, but every little boundary that you set, you need to hold to it. Otherwise, if you give it an inch, they'll literally take a mile. And it's going to help you because as you set those boundaries, right, then, God knows you're serious about taking that next step and moving to the next level. And God knows you're serious about bringing in that manifestation. And as you keep working on the manifestation, as you keep working towards it without trying to manipulate the situation, but just creating the proper foundation for yourself, you're going to find that things are going to manifest you so much faster and so much easier. It's not even going to be funny. And sometimes we do have to put aside the individual and the individual relationship in order to manifest what we're meant to. Okay, Leo, that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching this weekly video. Again, please like, subscribe, hit the bell. If you haven't already done so, feel free to share this video, please, with your friends, family, whomever. And my contact information will be below, so you can reach out to me for anything from, personal readings, Reiki, energy sessions, cord cutting, things of that nature, balancing out your chakras, as well as, again, personal tarot readings if you would like those as well. All right, guys, thank you so much for supporting me, and thank you for being around and watching this video. I really appreciate you. Peace, love, blessing, and joy be unto you today, tomorrow, and for all eternity. Namaste. I love you. Bye-bye.